swelling, headache or a rash, asthma, colitis, fatigue, or gas. What will today's symptom be? My loopy life with lupus. So that kind of helped me feel a little bit better. It felt good to get out, get fresh air, get exercise. And when I got home, there was some packages and things waiting for me. Some things that I ordered that I've been waiting on, and they couldn't have come on a better day, let me tell you, because they really cheered me up. And then I had this little guy. Look at how close he is to me. He's right by me. I had this little guy come running to the door to greet me like he always does. Right, Riley? Yes, I know you heard me. Look at your ears. Riley, you're purring. You're purring. So I had this little guy waiting for me. He always cheers me up. Me, you came running and said, meow, meow, meow. Hi, Mommy. And now you're sitting with me, which is very nice. So, anyways, that's been where I'm at today. And then on top of it, I know I've kind of talked about this before, about the whole thing with I want to have a baby so bad. And I'm going to try not to cry. There's been a lot of people around me lately getting pregnant, and I'm happy for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm so happy for them. But at the same time, it's like every time someone else announces their pregnancy or like shows like a belly picture, it's like a knife in my heart, literally. Like, because I still don't know what's going to happen with it. I really don't know if we're ever going to get to a point where we can financially support a child, because I can only work part-time right now because of my health. And, you know, if I can't bring in, like, if I can't get well enough to bring in a better income, we won't be able to afford to pay for a bigger place and take care of a child on top of that. And then on top of that, you know, if my health isn't good, I can't get pregnant anyways, because I have to be as healthy as I can be, obviously. And I have to get off this chemo. Like, I have to be well enough that they can decide to start taking me, you know, tapering off the methotrexate, because you definitely can't take methotrexate and get pregnant while you're taking it. It's a big, big no-no, because it's chemotherapy, and it can kill the baby or, you know, cause birth defects, or, you know, and there's risks with lupus and pregnancy too, although I belong to a Facebook group for lupus and pregnancy, and every day I see women there announcing they're pregnant, and, you know, it hurts every time I hear them announce it, but it also gives me hope that it can be done, that you can successfully have a baby and have lupus and stuff. But I think as bad as I want to have a baby, I'm also absolutely terrified, because I don't know what would happen while I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know. There's risks of premature births. There's risks of heart defect on the baby. There's risks of neonatal lupus, which I'm not too concerned about the neonatal lupus thing, because it really is like just a temporary thing and it goes away. It's not like lifelong lupus. It's usually just a rash at birth and stuff, but it's still a scary thought about the different things that can happen. you can be at risk for blood clots during pregnancy with lupus. And then there's always that risk of having a big flare after having a baby. And that scares me because I've heard some horror stories on that. But of course, everyone with lupus is different. So I really can't, you know, I'm trying not to worry about stuff like that, but there's always the possibility. And my biggest fear is getting sick after having a baby and not being able to properly care for my child if I'm really sick. So these are all things to consider. And so, and you know, I'm 33. I'm not getting any younger, and I just feel like time is ticking. And I don't know, I've really been struggling with it this week to the point that I've actually not really wanted to play with my dolls. Like usually when I get that real baby fever, I turn to my dolls. That's why I started collecting dolls to begin with, because it did kind of help. Like when I really felt that strong like need to have a baby, that, you know, just holding one of my dolls or, you know, changing their outfit and then giving them a cuddle, it would help temporarily. But I find as time's going on and more people around me are getting pregnant, that the dolls aren't really helping as much. I still love all of my dolls. I think I'm more into the art side of the dolls now and enjoying, you know, the beauty of them and looking at them. I still like to change them and I still like to hold them and I get comfort from it, but it's just not as much comfort as it used to be for me, I find. And so anyways, just the last couple of days when I've really been to the point of tears, last night I actually did quite a bit of crying. It was one of the reasons that I didn't get much sleep last night. I don't know, like I would consider going to pick up one of the babies and just holding them to kind of comfort me and fill that need, but I couldn't do it. I felt even more depressed looking at them. And I feel bad. Like I've never felt like that before, but I've just, like, it kind of just depressed me more. So, that's probably why I haven't been doing as many doll videos lately. I don't know. I think maybe I just need some time to just get over this little hump. But yeah, it's just been really hard. Like I've just felt on the verge of tears the last couple of days. And last night I just finally lost it. But hopefully, you know, I usually get these moments from time to time and I usually have a good cry and I feel better and I move on. But today didn't help because of the way that the doctor went today, the clinic. It was just very frustrating. So that's where I'm at right now. And that's it. I'm waiting for relief from this jaw pain because let me tell you, it has been really bad, especially at night. And I just want to lay down with a heating pad on my face. So that seems to be the only thing that helps. And Tylenol sometimes helps. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just tired of all of it. This just isn't how I pictured my life at this moment in time. But anyways, I'm not going to ramble on anymore. I think I'm going to end this lupus video, and I will probably do my little haul and what I got in the mail in a separate video, because this video is long enough. And we'll just make the other video about fun stuff that I got. And yeah, we'll just do like an in my shoes, I guess, type video. And I'll just show you guys what I got at Target and what I got in the mail. And one of the things that I got in the mail, I will say this, is the new Reborn World magazine. So I'm kind of excited about that. It'll give me something to read this evening. And it's always a fun magazine to look at. Like, I remember reading it when I was in the hospital for the ablation. It really helped take my mind off stuff. And maybe it'll help reignite my love of the dolls. Don't get me wrong, I still love the dolls. I really do. It's just some days I'm just so upset about the baby situation that I just can't I just can't do it. And hopefully some of you guys out there who've maybe been in the same situation get what I'm saying. But yeah. So now I have Riley hair on my nose. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm really going to try to really get down and really try to clear out a lot of baby clothes. I feel like I'm overwhelmed with the amount that I have, and I actually am at a point where I have no desire to buy anymore, which is weird. Like, I've never really had that. Although I will say this, I did grab a pack of onesies at Target today just because they were like liquidation and I knew I wouldn't get a chance to get them again. But other than that, I haven't felt the need to buy anything, which is good. So my goal is to just really try to lessen my collection of baby clothes. I'm going to try to sell as many of them as I can and hopefully get some money. And then that'll be it. And I think at that point, like, if there is any kind of outfit that I want, it'll kind of be a one thing out, one thing in, one thing out kind of thing. And I am considering the possibility of reducing my collection. I'm not going to say who. Please do not comment below saying, oh, can I buy this doll from your collection? Can I buy this doll from your collection? Because at this point, none of them are for sale. But I've been considering the possibility of selling some, because I do have Pixie coming home this summer, and I have 2 other babies. I'm not going to say any more at this point, but I kind of don't want, like, I don't want to bring those 3 new babies in and add them to the collection that I have now, because I feel like I will be completely overwhelmed by the amount I have. So I am trying to decide who will be going in order to bring these babies home. And it's a matter of space. It's a matter of money. Because I'm kind of at this point where I'm like, I just really want to start saving more money for the future and, you know, hopefully a future child. So I'm kind of at that point where I've just, it's really gotten to me so much lately that I'm just like done. I'm like, I just want to reduce my collection and, you know, use those funds for the new babies. And be done with it at that point. I don't think there's really no other babies I want after that. I will be completely satisfied with who I have, and that's where I am with that. I don't think I have any desire to add anyone else to my collection after that. So yeah. So I think that's my plan. I just really want to reduce the amount of dolls, the amount of baby clothes, baby items. I just want to reduce the amount of stuff that I have right now in general. Not just doll related, but just in general. So that it'll be easier when we do finally, hopefully, move out of here and get a slightly bigger place. It'll just make it easier, and we will have room for stuff for a real baby. So, all right, I've rambled on long enough, and I hope and you know what? If you guys are still with me, thank you for listening to me drone on, because this is just my place to vent sometimes. So anyways, I'm going to wrap up this video so that I can hopefully get myself out of this slump and enjoy some fun stuff. And we will catch you guys in the next video where you'll get to see the fun stuff I got today. Yay! All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye. I mean, not like really, really bad or anything, but my jaw has really been bothering me a lot over the last 2 weeks, and mostly at night, so I haven't been able to sleep very well, and so that hasn't been good, because, you know, my goal was